Whoop around with it, do YouTube. It's your boy, the last CEO, taking a seat back in his chair. Today I got another reaction video for y'all. We got the title of this right here, Woman Goes Nuts After Getting Fired. So, we're gonna check it out. I guess we finna see a woman go bad shit after she got fired. I'm guessing this the establishment that she at right now. But we finna check it out. Like, comment, subscribe, let vibe.
So what's it all about? He told me to wipe off a button and clear our screen. Okay. And then he want to write me up. Does she currently work here? Like, no, she already work here. Ain't nobody ever did that. So why everybody out of B have to do that?
You fired her today? Okay. You just wanted to leave? Okay. So she wanted to come back? So how did we get for
That boy look like
First it was the old lady that worked here. Her name was Jill. Then it was another girl who worked here. Her name was Trish. Okay. Then it was another dude who worked there. Her name was Pee-wee. Then it was
Pee-wee. Like, this is a ghetto ass.
So how did we get from him asking you to do something, you getting upset, to now them claiming that you're making threats and we come?
She probably did make
You
that
never
threat.
threatened anybody or
I
nothing?
already know how to get it like this one.
They said they terminated her today, and then she needs to leave the property and not come back.
I'll be the property as soon as my dad get here.
Do you have a car here?
No.
Okay, well, we can step outside. You can go out this way or you can go out this way. Whichever dad said was going to pick you up.
No wait somewhere.
Don't know.
What's your name?
None of your business?
It is, okay.
Because he didn't have to call the police.
Okay, he did. What's your name?
No, he didn't. No, he don't.
Stop.
Don't put your hands on me.
Oh.
You're making this a much bigger deal than
Let
it
me
needs
go.
to be.
Let me go.
Man, first of all, bro, I would have just avoided that. I would have just left. You know what I'm saying? You get the fuck. You get fired. What you feel me? What you doing is here still. You wait for a ride, okay, cool, but I don't know, bro. When she gonna start getting loud, and then they always gonna be with the bullshit, bro. Don't never expect them to not be nice. They ass be faking.
Settle down. Don't.
Let me go. When I was going to fight, I'm leaving my dad. Don't let me go.
Are you ready?
She is tweaking though.
Hey, now you're going to jail.
See?
Stop it. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Fuck out. Let me go, bro.
And she do it all that like she wanted to go. She was weird.
Oh my fucking God.
I don't think that was necessary to you.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, well.
Can you let me go?
Like, it was nobody else
If you
involved.
get the
Just
handcuffs
you.
on you, then that's it. Then we're going to let go. Relax.
I need to go home.
We'll get your stuff.
I need to call my dad.
Okay, well.
Can you stop your
Damn, problem.
Because I go your bag.
They'll walk you out.
Thank you. I'll get your phone.
She got seen doing it.
Stop. We can't do anything.
They got your own body cam now doing this shit. You tripping on body cam. She got all this shit out before they came.
Can you guys untie it?
It's actually loose though.
No, this one is not.
Okay, stop pulling on it, and it's not going to be so.
Can I get my phone?
I'll get your phone.
No, I need to call my dad.
You want to call your dad?
No, I
And
need
if
to
he's
call my
already
dad.
on the way, we'll explain it when he gets here. Okay.
I'm sorry.
We'll get it.
I'll get your phone. Again.
Anything in your pockets at all?
The van report turned into this. Is your ID in your bag, ma'am?
Get somebody to give them some good publicity, because they ain't looking too
We're going to
good.
get some information from you. You have to. You lost an option 2 years ago. Sit down. Take a minute. Sit down. You have to.
Everybody, that's what y'all don't understand.
We will get it figured out. Whenever you need to sit down, you are under arrest. Don't make me drag you into the car.
She got arrested for no reason.
The father is on his way and will show up any minute
No
to add
reason.
more chaos to this situation.
She just started tweaking for what?
Oh my God.
It don't make no
What
sense to
is
me,
your last
bro.
name?
You would have just skipped all that, bro. It's like,
How old are you? How old are you?
You was still there by the time they get there.
So we can
You
just take
gave
you
them
down
time.
to the jail, and then if they find out you're a juvenile, then we take you all the way to juvenile.
Not a juvenile.
Okay, so how old are you?
I'm 18.
Okay, what's your last name? Okay, then we'll just take you out of the jail, they'll fingerprint you, and you will stay in jail until you give your name or your fingerprints come back in a few days. Why are you being so difficult with us?
Because you want to be difficult with me. You want to be my wife. Hear my side of the story.
First of all, this is your side of the story. My officer asked you, and then all they wanted you to do was leave and not come back. You did not want to get up and leave.
Wow.
This is a business. They have a right to have
All
someone
you
out
had
on
to
the
do was
property.
leave.
There's other people
was
in
so
there
horrible.
eating and trying to order, and you're yelling.
This video
Okay,
is
so you
crazy.
guys want to go to half of Popeye.
You're right, I know.
And if you guys did it, you guys probably would be arresting me.
No, we're arresting you because
that
you're
bad.
pulling away and going.
No, I wasn't pulling away.
100%. And we have it on video, so it's fine.
Okay.
And you have to give your name because there's a report that you're not allowed
That
back
boy
here.
doing
Okay,
fine.
you guys didn't have no reason to put your hands on me. I freaked out the way I did. Put your hands on me, that's
Do you
why.
think if you would have got up and walked out like we asked you to, this would have been happening?
I didn't have to get up and walk out.
Yes, you do. They asked you to leave. And
Okay, and I would have got up and walked out. You guys wanted to pressure me.
we literally said you have to leave and wait for you outside for your dad.
Okay,
What's your last name? First name?
Haley.
Dad was on his way.
Yep.
How long before you think he gets here?
I don't know. He was at work.
I thought he was just pulled over.
She was.
That's
She's
telling
got
the
her
truth.
day. Now welcome back on the property.
Talk to the complainant. He doesn't want any, he just wants a ban from here, nothing else.
He was cutting it that bad. I wonder what she was doing before that.
No, what was that for?
Running away?
But since you've been an adult, never arrested for anything.
Let that one slide. And
So criminal trespass and resisting?
yeah, the threat was, I'm gonna call my dad.
It'd be funny how they just be discussing. Okay, so we finna put this on.
He wants a ban. I didn't get into the criminal trespassing component of it, because normally it's okay, you need to leave, and
Yeah, it's just their
But then she
routine,
didn't, and then she got up to leave, but she wouldn't give her name or ID, so that's when we grabbed her and stopped her. So she was technically walking out. I'm assuming this is Dad here behind you. Hello.
hello guys, what's going on?
This stuff was hurting my wrist. Like I had staples on it before, and it's not you all the way.
You had staples on what?
On this one.
Okay.
I got a phone call to your manager or something kept getting into her face. She told the manager that she was going to call her dad. And that's when he said he was calling the cops because there was a threat. Okay, but he doesn't have no right, he doesn't need to be up in her face.
Okay, well, and that's what she's saying. This is actually both their stories. Is she was told because they had no customers to clean,
Okay.
and she said no. He said, we talked about this, and there's nobody here,
I've had
you're
a problem with
cleaning.
this guy for the last 3 weeks.
So they said, okay, you're terminated. And we want her to leave. She said, you have to leave. She said, no, I'm not leaving. I said, you have to leave. They don't want you here. And we need your information. You're not welcome back. She refused to give the information, and then she started fighting my officers.
Like I said, if you stay like that, it won't put more pressure on your wrists and shouldn't be so bad.
That's where we're at.
Does that work?
You got? We'll put the window down a little bit so we talk.
What y'all think, man?
You
Comment
told me to
below.
leave, and I took the no.
Calm down, calm down, calm down.
Cause I'm just baffled.
Bring me up and slam me up against the glass and the police.
Okay. Haley, stop. 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 Did they ask you your name? Why didn't you just tell me your name?
I told her my name.
The manager keeps getting in your face.
Jesse.
His name is Jesse.
Go check that shit, boy.
What do you do? Ask me to clean?
You want to get smart and talk about something? You can grab a rag and grab the soap and you can clean this off.
Well, why are you fighting with the officers?
I wasn't fighting with them.
Why's your neck all red?
Because they slammed me up against the glass.
Don't fight, don't argue with them, please. They have more charges against you, Amy. We'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. Alright, so because we obviously we're hard work call for it, and she's 18. We're telling you this as a courtesy. She's being charged with a truck ID and then resisting. Okay, so she's gonna go to jail for that. You'll be able to go down there and post bond, or she can post bond. She's got cash on her purse or something like that. It's up to her. You want to take her belongings? You want to give her stuff to him as far as whatever else? That we want stuff to take down there? Okay. So is it still over here?
Yeah.
What'd you say his name was?
Jesse.
Okay.
You're not going inside right now, are you? Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Okay, I'll wait till you guys leave, dude.
Okay.
You don't need to go too for some stupid shit. You just fuck, man.
I understand.
Listen, we've dealt with both my daughters now for the last month. He wants to act like he's tough, we'll act like he's tough.
Is that the right to go or get hold of his boss? You know what I mean? I can get hold of his boss, let him know the issues.
Oh, he's a district manager, so he's pretty high up the ladder.
Man, if you gonna say some shit like that, you have to word it in a certain way, bro. Them niggas just going, oh, I hear aggression, my nigga.
So, there's different ways to
But if you know what the fuck you talking
all
about,
those different ways
do
today.
your shit, though.
This
You
is
know
enough for
exactly
guys
what
to
you
deal
talking
with
about.
today,
You know
right?
all the laws on it.
Agreed? Yep. Okay, fair enough. I appreciate that.
You got y'all those body cams and shit.
I'll take a weed.
Oh,
Try the weed or we want to do weed?
Against me?
There's two
how much?
bags.
How much?
Not against the law, right?
Well, yeah, it's got to be an approved container.
Right. That's it.
So,
Oh,
destroy it later. What do you want to do?
what's they
We're gonna
paying?
switch some handcuffs on you, okay? You wanna step out?
I mean,
You
I
said
ain't
your
speaking
one hand
on
you
it, so I
had
guess
what,
it's
staples,
illegal
stitches in it
state.
from how long ago?
Like 2 months ago.
It's all healed up and stuff now, though, right?
Sir, could you just do me a favor? Just being that close to me. Hey, listen, okay? I don't know what your intent is, okay? I don't need you right on my back.
Okay. Well, he politely asked you to step back, so he doesn't need to calm down. He asked you politely, correct? He just did not want you that
I
close.
told you this is a courtesy that you're even being involved in this because she's
I ain't gonna lie, they be acting all scared.
Put them in the front.
They be acting all scared, like, oh,
Sorry, right?
don't get too close. But then when you
I
try
get
to
that
do
the
the
emotions
same
are high.
thing,
I
like,
get that it's a lot to deal with, especially
Well,
since you
what
guys
is
have
it?
had past issues with the same person.
It doesn't matter. Just go. Give me a few hours and I'll come down and get you out, okay?
All right. Thank you. Yep.
So we're at Popeyes again, and straight away, these officers walk right into some unresolved chaos. Except Haley wasn't there to get a number 2, work, or to even speak logically. Because she's naming Pee Wee, Trish, and Joe from up the block, but the cops are there for you, Haley. Just you. And too often, people believe the rules just bend because they don't like the situation. And when you add emotion to it, it just gets worse. Because the officer just calmly asked for ID, but she played the usual kick games, yelling and getting defiant. And sometimes I will honestly sit in the front of my police car after having situations literally identical to this one and think, how do we get here from a simple ID request? Because her arm movement wasn't innocent, it was deliberate. Haley didn't just fail to cooperate, she chose to challenge authority on private property. Because honestly, what's wrong with just saying, okay, officer, I'll leave? And this is definitely a lesson because the officer said it. They allowed the father to speak to Haley as a courtesy because he's legally an adult. Now she's crying for daddy. And that's the part people don't see coming. You want to act grown in public, cause a scene, ignore lawful orders, and resist arrest. But when the cuffs go on, suddenly it's call my dad. And let's not forget her dad who's ready to defend his daughter's pride in a fried chicken spot. Because that's not parenting, that's just adding fuel to the fire. And this wasn't just about a trespassing call. We got a glimpse into that family dynamic. And if arguing with cops and resisting arrest is part of her legacy, then you've already failed her as a parent.
This suspect was charged with resisting obstructing a peace officer. She is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
If y'all know what it said, man, comment down below, man. But what y'all think? Like, I feel like, man, she could have just avoided all of it, but man, it is what it is. I don't know how long ago that happened, but she already dealt with it. But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all next one. If y'all want more videos like this, let me know down below. Let's get it.